does. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The first quarter with no score.
Hey, somebody go alert that stream. You better give me my money too.
On second down, it's Bell. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It would be nice. Me too.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Dude.
It'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Packers.
And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Will Redmond up to make the tackle. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
It's one I made in the beginning of the year because I thought we were playing with customers.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
On the carry.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense
Stupid,
rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 26 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
To me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Who Brick said that probably, huh?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down.
Pick. Let me get that shit. Oh, he dropped the pick.
There, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR.
No, I said my shit sucked. Chill out, G. This
They've all
nigga
missed
cute.
significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Being chased out left. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
TayzuhTNT.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes flushed out right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try and get it in with Sherman, the fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Anthony Sherman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14. Packers.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Oh, yeah, it's not TNT. My bad. Damn.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
We're in the building.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Complete to
Mecole Hardman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
go ahead,
the
Lee.
plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts.
Damn, you said I got him.
I mean, let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Damn, that bitch got me. That's how to smack his
The
ass.
Green Bay offense at the line. And they're
Mexican building.
now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
24 is the mic. Bring it. Bring it.
Here's Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. The 30. 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are back within a score. Now Crosby for the point after. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Mason Crosby to kick off.
Behind with DLB.
Now he's back out there
Come
to
on,
boom this
come on,
one
come
away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Oh, shit.
Taken in the end zone.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
That nigga
The
was
Chiefs
crazy,
offense
boy.
about set to begin this drive.
I had ghosts
Momentum
on
for them
it
so
and
far looks pretty good,
I mean,
doesn't
dead
it?
It
stop.
certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not
still
sure it can be
hurt
much
me, though.
better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's able to get up here
Yeah, how
to
you
the
heard me
26.
and I heard you, man. Shit.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's Bell. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to smack me with the rock.
Now, it's Bell. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Oh, we got plenty of fight
all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 45 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it,
Oh,
keeping
I got
the
some
fight where
shit.
they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or
Let
putting
me
them
see.
on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now after the touchdown to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards
Then what
yet.
the fuck
And
did I
in today's
do?
NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed toward.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Up there to the left.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead.
I got an
4th
ammo
quarter.
box.
Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
The Chiefs' 3-yard line.
And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Alan Lazard.
Yo.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
Nah, I've been
Packers
doing
make
that.
some inroads here on that deficit.
28 to 19
The
right
Packers will
now.
line up to go for 2. Working from the gun, Rodgers buying time to his left. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion, and now we're back to a 1-score game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 79 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Somebody took the
You got to
pop.
be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to Lazard, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Rodgers now. From the gun, he'll throw.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Throw left side complete. It's Jones.
Definitely no bastard.
Inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mission mark.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Phone ringing, bro.
So it's Packer football.
Hit it off the
as
hook.
we
Knock that
welcome you
thing
back.
down. Oh, bounty.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Allen.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Nope.
Exactly.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. This effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
First down and much more here for Jones. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And it's caught. It's a touchdown.
They outside. They outside over here on this side. There's one nigga outside over here.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game, 35-35.
He's smacking mine.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And got his man complete. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Touchdown.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
42.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's
I got damage.
to kick it away.
All right, I got 28 seconds left.
25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. One final try now for Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Get my dubs, man.
Bombard.
Today's final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining
Throw it in
game.
rotation.
Got really to that last
Hey.
Throw it in rotation. I'm finna get